Good morning, folks. This is Jasmine, and this is my new channel called Jasmine of Storm. I woke up this morning saying I'm going to do it. Why I am mentioning this? Because for every woman who is working, who is studying, who is just lost in life and wants to be doing something and waiting for the right moment, and we keep listening to these videos over and over, just do it. And now you could consider me a manifestation of just do it. I woke up, I got to wear this top. I didn't do anything to my face more than a mascara, some eyeliner and a lip gloss, and that's it. And here we go. I am sitting on the comfort of my bed. Here the background is straight. Do I have all the equipment? I consider yes. I have a phone, I have a tripod, I have also a microphone, but I'm not going to use it. I think this is okay because I'm very close to the phone. I do not want to do a long intro. I will just tell you who I am very briefly, but not through the video. It will be through the series I'm doing. This first episode is called Why I am Marrying for the Third Time. I am 43. I have 2 children. I have been married twice before. I was married the first time to an Egyptian, the second time to a Swede, the third time to a Dane. Why am I going to get married? I have 2 children. I have a boy from my first husband, a lovely boy who turned 16, and I had a gorgeous boy who turned 6. So the age difference between them exactly is 10 years and 1 month. Why am I getting married again? I'm living in Sweden. I have applied for divorce in January 2023. I will not be talking about the reasons why I sought divorce the first time or the second time. Maybe I will do it in another video, but my focus is why I am getting married the third time. Because I am strong, independent woman, but I realized I'm fed up. I want to be strong, co-independent woman. I don't want to do anything alone. I do not want to come home to an empty house. Yes, I have 2 children, amazing, gorgeous children, but these children are going to be flying the nest very soon. I have a boy who is thinking already of flying the nest. I have the other boy who can be flying the nest after 10 years or after 12 years, who knows. But the thing is, for me, I am a selfish person. If this is a bad thing, no. Am I full of myself? Yes. I do not want to be the woman who is out there living alone thinking if I will be dying with my cat knitting a dress. I have always had men in my life. All my life I had men, right and left. This was never ever a problem for me to be finding a man. Never ever. But I realized that the more you are having relationships, the more you know men, the more you are having the attention of men, the more complicated it will be to settle down. I will be doing a video why I am going to be marrying a Dane, and I will say the amazing story of our relationship. I'm not going to spoil it now, but this video is a reminder for every woman who is afraid of society, who is afraid of criticism, who is afraid of the people's feedback. No one at all have got to do anything with your life. If you want to be married for the 10th time, do it. If you want to be single, do it. If you feel that you want to be in a cola relationship, do it. If you want to be in a part-time relationship, do it. But the thing is, do not listen to trends. Do not listen to toxic feminists who are saying, why do we need men? We need men for many reasons. I have the best sleep ever when I'm with Thomas. I have the best days ever with my children when Thomas is around. I have the best mood, the best feelings after I had dinner with Thomas. Thomas has a big impact in my life. He makes me feel all the time good. I feel so comfortable with myself. I feel so much myself. The difference between the first and the second marriage is that I chose Thomas. I am 43 years. I'll be 44 in August, so I'm 43 and a half. Now my choices are more conscious. My choices are more selective, and I know more and more about myself. I know my boundaries. I know what I want, and I'm very clear in what I do not want. I believe in any relationship there are 4 pillars. Acceptance. Sometimes you will need to accept things you are not okay with. Sometimes you will need to be adapting your life with other person. It will never always go your way. And compromise and tolerance. These are the 4 pillars, in my point of view, for any relationship to work. I realized that my relationship with him It's not all the time that I have to be accepting things I'm not okay with. I do not feel that I have all the time to be adapting in things which doesn't feel right to me. I do not feel that I have to compromise and give in all the time to make him happy. I don't feel that I have to be tolerant to a point when I feel that I'm suffocating. Although I know I will do it. Although I know we are from different cultures and from different backgrounds or different age. He is 12 years older than me, and I will be doing another video why I will always encourage that women is having men older than her. And by the way, one of it, and to confirm, it is not because of any financial reasons. Why I'm going to get married? Because if you are living in Europe, I live in Sweden, we are living in a bubble. Many people, I do not want to be criticizing the Swedish society because I owe this society a lot. My son is Swedish. My ex-husband was Swedish. I respect him so much. I have great, amazing Swedish friends, and I am not here to be criticizing the Swedish society. But the good thing about the Swedish society, they know their flaws and they make fun of their flaws and they accept it and they never resist it. And they do not get mad when you are criticizing it. Maybe because they see how weird they are sometimes. Anyhow, you are living in a society that people hardly know each other. You have to be growing up with people to be keeping a long-term relationship with them. I will say I was lucky that I have most of my friends who are Swedish, but this is very exceptional, and this is because of who I am and how I am carrying myself in the world, and because I believe that I'm a very exceptional person and everyone wants to know me, and that this is something I own, this is something I embrace, and I am not ever, never going to be shy to say that I am plus in anyone's life. Yes, it's true. I embrace it. I do not feel it's something that sounds arrogance or that I am egoistic or anything when I'm saying, but I know my strength, I know my weaknesses, and I know that I'm a Shari in everyone's relation, in everyone's life. So I was lucky, and they are lucky to have me in their lives. And I know if they are watching, they will agree. Anyhow, so I was very lucky that I never felt that I didn't feel any discrimination, I didn't feel any racism, nothing like this at all. I had amazing friends, but at the end of the day, you will come back to an empty home. Your children is not your extension. Your children are not whom you will become. They will be whom they are becoming. For themselves. They are going to be individuals. They are not my extension. Even if I have small children, why not to have a very nice man to raise the children with me? Why not? Why not? I do not have a man that I can feel warm with in bed at night. Why wouldn't I have a man to let me feel so good, so happy, so sexy, so attractive all the time? Yes, this is how my man is making me feel all the time. Why will I not enjoy this? Why not? I am so lucky also because I am in a country that they appreciate exotic looks, and I have very exotic looks. I am originally from Egypt. There are very few people who are Egyptians in Sweden. I believe we are the least immigrants are Egyptians living in Sweden. You will have lots of Syrian, lots of Iraqi, lots of Palestinians, lots of Lebanese, but anytime someone will ask me, where are you from? I say, from Egypt. They say, you are Egyptian? This is exactly how they will sound. 99.9%, no one ever met an Egyptian, except if they have visited Egypt, but they never met an Egyptian in Sweden. Or even if they met an Egyptian, they met male Egyptian. They never met a female Egyptian. But this is a story for another day. I feel that I'm something very rare here. I'm like a relic. I feel that I'm like a limited edition. I feel very special. So that's why it was never difficult for me to meet a man, because I believe that being Egyptian have added to my profile so much, plus me being me. Another thing why I chose to get married again is that I am absolutely anti-feminist, and for me, I believe feminism is two things: equal opportunities, equal rights. But the thing about why do we need men? We can do it all. We are strong, independent women who can just be disposing men right and left. They are just a burden. Oh, the two segments of people who are living healthy and happy life are the married men and the single women. to be honest, I didn't meet, I have loads of friends and acquaintances and co-workers and colleagues and students, classmates, because I'm studying now. I never met a woman who had a healthy, good, loving, romantic relationship and she said, no, I prefer to be single. I never met a woman who was brought up in a healthy, good, balanced household, especially if she had a very good relationship with her father, that she said, oh no, I prefer to be living alone. I have never met a woman who had a man in her life before that she really loved and who really loved her, and she lost him for any reason, for natural reasons, for personal reasons, for any reasons, who chose not to be in a relationship again. I know that some of societies, they are going to be, of course, rolling their eyes. I know they will say, oh, if you have children, focus in bringing up your children. I know that if you are in your 40s, some people will think that you are too old to do it. But women who are watching me, they know very well that this is our prime time. It's absolutely our prime time. This is the time when the woman just blossom, she blooms, she is just like a gorgeous, amazing flower that is blossoming in spring. She is very well scented. She is radiating life. She is glowing. She is just sun. She knows every single angle of her body. She knows every atom of her spirit. She is not in any insecure position anymore. And the best thing that she is in a stage when she is really embracing her strength and accepting her weaknesses. So why shouldn't we get married again? I believe that women, if they believe in love and romance and partnership, they should get into a relationship every single year, even if they have to do this till they find the right man. We are not going to be finding the right man because of watching some series or some programs. I really hate these programs. The dating, love bling or whatever they are called, these programs, a bachelor thing. I don't even know their names. I just have this ick when I see a new season of Bachelor or Love Bling or whatever it's called. This is a story for another channel. You will not find love when you are watching this. This is all orchestrated. It's all staged. Everyone looking the almost copy and paste of each other. The women all are filled with botox and fillers. Most of them having different plastic surgery. They are speaking the same way. They are putting almost the same makeup. They are copy and paste. It was like a photocopier. And men, 6 packs, tall, handsome, blah, blah, blah. The same. Everything is exactly the same. But anyhow, you will not find your right man because of this. And your right man is absolutely different from your neighbors or your friend or your colleague or your classmate right man. Don't compare what you want among others, because everyone wants to have his special man, her special man in different way. Everyone have their own dream man. Every woman have her own expectations in a man. Don't compare it. Maybe you prefer looks. Maybe you prefer financial status. Maybe you prefer man with a strong career, because it doesn't mean that every man with a good career that he has money. Maybe because he is building his business. Maybe you like a certain lifestyle, like an athlete, the gym boy. You like the sailor lifestyle. You like the artistic lifestyle. You are different from everyone around you. And guess what? No one will care whom you have chosen to live with at the end. Everyone will be going at the end of the day to their own home, to their own house, to their own bed, thinking of their own business, their own trouble, their own challenges in life. No one cares if you get married or not. Don't give anyone the power to tell you if you should get married again or not. If this was your 7th marriage, do it. You have learned from the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 marriages. Always believe that the coming one is going to be better. For me, personally, I am careful because I have children whom I will let in my life. I'm so careful about this because I have 2 children, yes? And my antenna is also all the time. I believe inside my heart, I will say, I believe so much that Thomas is my last man. I will not have another man. I am not ready to have another man. That's why I took my time in choosing my man. Of course, I have been meeting people, but something deep inside, after I met Thomas, I knew why none of them have worked. The truth or the true love just feel right. It's effortless. It is just setting in and fitting in right. There is no struggle to make it fit. We, for example, as plus size women, sometimes we have to have body shapers. We need to be having some tweaks here or there to be fitting in the right dress or the right trousers. We need always to be tucking our tummies in to look good in a certain outfit. But the right person doesn't let you feel that you need to be inside a shaper. You are just relaxed with him. You are not worried to be with him. You are not always in this state of alarm. No. It is just going in the right flow. Again, any relationship needs acceptance, adaptation, compromise, tolerance. But if the relationship needs us always to be using one of these pillars, then it doesn't feel right. We are going to be using these 4 pillars. We will definitely need to use them here and there. But if we have to do it all the time, then something is wrong. We do not need to feel that we have to be tucking ourselves in. We have to be modified. We need to be clayed to be accepted. We just want to feel ourselves. And this goes both ways. You need to accept him as he accepts you. Love is something very exceptional. Love is something very unique. I would never trade it with anything else. Never. I will be doing an episode later that the problem of this thing that is always now, I think maybe lots of women are seeing these videos pushing us to know multiple men at the same time, the idea that we should be polygamy relationship, and this culture of open relationship is being pushed in a toxic way to us. So we do not know now, are we going to be regressing if we are back to the idea of having the classic monogamy lifestyle? Are we regressing? Does this mean that we are coming from the Stone Ages? Is it the progression now to have open relationship or to be in a polyamorous relationship or polygamy relationship? Is this empowerment? I do not know. I completely doubt it. But maybe we are worried to settle because we do not want to be looked at as old-fashioned, because we should be the strong, independent woman who can live all her life alone without men whatsoever. So please, women, please, ladies, please, females, if you are in love or you are considering to get married again, go for it. The one thing I will say, just do not repeat the same mistake. Don't repeat the same pattern. Don't have the same man again, because we tend to be choosing the familiar. We tend to be having the men we are used to have before. We are used to be choosing the man whom we can be handling because we have experience of dealing with a narcissist or with a psychopath or with a sociopath or a manipulative person. We are used sometimes to be choosing the same men because we are familiar. There is something that attracts us to us, because it's like exactly if you have your favorite coffee shop. You once, if it was a chain coffee shop, espresso house, for example, in Sweden, or Joe and Juice, you will go to the familiar because you know the coffee, you know where you want to sit, you know their services, you want to go there because they are familiar to you. What I would suggest that this time you do, and I recommend, choose someone who is different from the other men you met before. Choose someone who say, oh, if people met him, oh, we never thought that you would be interested to have a man with a certain lifestyle or certain career or this looks. Yes, break this circle. Invite someone new. Invite new energy, invite a new mentality, invite new lifestyle, so you can live again, so you can be introduced to a new life, to a new vibe, to a new energy, to a new aura. You deserve it. The one thing I will say, always be careful whom you are going to let in your life if you have children. Know him and study him and examine him and scrutinize him outside your home. When you feel that he is the right person, let him in and embrace love and embrace romance. So yes, this was my video for today. I want to thank myself for doing it, and I want to thank you for watching. And we are going to be continuing with the series. Maybe it will be about 7 videos, 7 episodes of why I am. So this was my first video, why I am getting married for the 3rd time. I hope you enjoyed. I would love to hear your stories, and I want to be hearing everything. Women who have been having relationships before that didn't work, although they have tried over and over. And I want to be listening to and reading your stories about women who have met her right man after it was their 3rd or 4th marriages. Or of course, definitely we are living in different cultures, different lifestyles. Maybe you didn't want to get married, but to him, you are in a relationship. You are partners who are not living all full time together, or you are boyfriend or girlfriend, whatever you are calling it. The title is not the thing, but finding the man is the main thing. And he just finding you is the main thing. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Hey there.